So, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we have brought for you the very important section of CAT or any MBA exam or any exam which is related to verbal ability. Verbal ability as in vocabulary, your para jumbles, your summaries, para summaries, and other these topics related video we have brought for you today. So this video is also a part of the 20 minutes English, English section cracking series. So as you all know that I say this because it is really possible to solve and to crack the English section in 20 to 25 minutes because we only want to focus on the topics or focus on the questions that we really know. So talking about that, it is very important to first, have an idea of all the types of questions that can occur in any exam. So related to that, we had made a previous video that was related to the reading ability section or the RC, reading comprehension section. And in that video, we have described all the methods and all the strategies through which you will be able to solve the RC portion of any English section. So I hope that you people have seen that video and are working on your reading abilities and have already started working on it. So moving ahead to the verbal ability part, that is the preparation of any vocabulary based question, any para jumble, or any other English pattern, English section question related to any pattern which is not related to reading comprehension. So moving ahead with that, first of all, let me begin with some topics that you could, some material that you could consider while, preparing for reading ability, verbal ability. Okay, so this is my screen, everybody, and this is the section, or this is the part that this is the material that I want you people to refer to. First of all, that we should focus only on the topics or only on the words that are favorite of that particular exam. So yes, it is really possible that some words are favorite of particular exam, be it IFT, be it NMAT, be it banking, or be it CAT. There are a particular few words that appear in any exam again and again. So focus on those words, focus on those topics, and only prepare for those words thoroughly again and again. Other than that, there is a very good site of Vocabularycom which provides you the relevant material and also the relevant vocabulary words that you would want to study. So you can, so since we all have our phones in our hand forever these days, so I think that sites like Vocabulary.com do a really good job here because they provide you the various methods, fun activities through which you can learn words in your daily life. Okay, while doing your daily life things, it is not very difficult. They provide you with their flashcards. They provide with many gaming activities through which you can learn different words that are exam favorites. And this site you can use for preparing for exams like GMAT as well, because GMAT also has a vast vocabulary based section. So as NMAT, so as IFT, so as NMAT, and other MBA exams and other banking exams as well. Even for UPSC exam, there is a vocabulary section in the verbal ability uh, section. So this site, I think the site is down right now, maybe, or there's some issue with my net. The site is not loading correctly, but you can go check on the site vocabulary.com and be sure that this will provide you the required help. So another material that I really like is the book of Meenakshi Upadhyay and Arun Chaturvedi sir. They have 3 books in the series of verbal ability and reading comprehension. So here you can see that they have correctly identified various word lists. This is the first chapter. And here you can see that there is a word list of words depending on their frequency. So there are high frequency words, then there are low frequency words, there are medium frequency words. Okay, so you can refer to, you can go through this book. This is really a beautiful book that we have made, and for all the aspirants, even I had been referring to these books during my preparation. Now, apart from the telling you to learn these words that are high in frequency, medium in frequency, or low in frequency, there is also the method of preparing words in their true meaning, that is through roots, prefixes, suffixes, and foreign and other foreign words. So the best method of preparing or remembering words are through their roots, prefixes, suffixes. So yes, if you get time, then do prepare for these important things as well, because root, prefix, suffix, if you remember the roots, prefixes, and suffixes of words, it will be a lucid game for you for verbal ability. So okay, so if you do not want to prepare for words for these things, and if you feel that it is a lot of work, so you can always go through some videos that are available on YouTube, or you can take some coaching institutes sections of English or other sections that you really want to prepare for. But for me, I had actually prepared with the YouTube videos itself. With free YouTube videos itself, there are some very good coaching institutes that provide their material for free and provide their guidance for free for people who are learning various, or trying to prepare for various exams. So, like for suffixes, the prefixes, and root words, since I did not used to have a lot of time, so I was preparing for these high frequency words and other type of words. But it is not important that you remember those words until and unless you revise them every day. So there are some videos available on the YouTube that help you with various methods to remember those words for forever, And also, in order to remember the words, you can try to use the words in your daily life languages, and try to converse in English using those particular words that you have learned with your friends or with people who are preparing for any exam. Okay, so there's another book, that is Word Power Made Easy. This book is really, really like a Bible for people who are preparing for any exam and any English verbal ability section. So even for people who prepare for GMAT, for any exam, refer to this book, Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. So this book is also available on the internet in PDF form. If you are able to find it, you are most welcome. And yeah, so this book is really interactive book actually. when you go through this book, you feel like you're talking to somebody, you're talking to a friend, and it makes learning very, very easy. There are very relatable topics that are given in this book that help you really to go through and to remember, to recall all the sort of words that you are learning ever. So let me show you some of the content of this, share with you the content of this book. Okay, so let's see. So this book provides or makes you learn words in a very interactive and a playful manner. That is, let's see that the various topics that this book has covered are how to test your present vocabulary, then how to start building your own vocabulary. So these are type of gaming activities through which you can, test your own vocabulary. Okay, and then here starts the actual learning, that is how to talk about various personality types, how to talk about doctors, how to talk about various practitioners, how to talk about science and scientists, lying and liars. So these things, I think these are really interesting topics that you want, when you see them, you just want to go through it. Okay, so that, okay, how to insult your enemies. So these are very eye-catching phrases or eye-catching headings, I should say, that help you to to just navigate through it at least once. So when you go to that particular subtopic, you are automatically interested in it, and you just learn something in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, and you do not even have to give any extra pressure. You just do it out of your own will. Okay, this is a really nice book, I think, in for that matter. Next, we have for grammatical preparations, for grammatical based questions of any exam, there's a very good Renan Martin grammar book that I would suggest that you can go through. Okay, do let us know if you want us to go through each and every grammar section, or prepare you for the grammatical part, what type of questions come in the exam, how a grammar portion is to be cracked and to be approached. Okay, so we will be coming up with that video also. If you can, people can tell us in the comment section below. Now, this is very important to practice some type of questions. Okay, not all exams can be vocabulary based. For CAT especially, CAT is not at all vocabulary based. The VA section, the 8 questions of CAT that come are not vocabulary based. They are mostly para based questions that you have to judge through your ability. So let's see, I have taken out the PDF of some of the CAT previous year exam question papers. So you can see here, after the RC question or the RC questions end, section end, you can see that there are various questions related to verbal ability. Okay, but here you do not see them asking question of verbal ability directly. Okay, there are some fill in the blanks there, and that is not a multiple choice question, which are related to odd ones out, 1 or 2 questions, but not all of them. You can see that the questions of verbal ability are based on summary, odd one out, on para jumble, and mostly concluding remarks. Okay, so you can see these are para jumble questions. So you have 4 to 5 questions of para jumble. You have the concluding remarks or the summary, summary questions. You can see question number 20. Here you have been given a para, then you have to decide on the best summary that you can get out of this question. So for targeting the summary question, I think that you should first go through the para very, very keenly. You should understand what is written in each line, each sentence, because if you miss a sentence, you may not be able to understand, or you may not be able to take out the the true summary of that para. So let's see this here. You can see that so what they do is that in the summary part, they give one word for all of the statement that is written here. And sometimes they just want to take out the gist of the para and give it in the summary. It's really difficult, but with practice you will surely be able to find out and see what summary suits best for you for that particular para. uh, I generally approach the section with because since the paras are long, I generally wanted to focus on the summary or the multiple choice summary, which has a longer, which had a longer summary. But then I used to see if that summary that I have chosen, uh, you know, coincides with the paragraph and has each and everything that is there in the para, or I try to find if there is something written in the summary that I have chosen which does not have which is not present in the para and is unwantedly written there. So these things with the elimination technique, I tried to solve the summary based questions. Now there are some words, some sentences given, and then you have to find an order sentence out of it, which does not fit into the paragraph or make a complete paragraph. So that is also a very, very difficult type of, question, because in CAT, they can be very tricky, and each and every sentence or statement feels like this will form a paragraph, obviously, but it is not the case. You have to form a para out of it, and then you have to decide, okay, if this fits or not. So sometimes the philosophical paragraphs or art based paragraph, in art based or philosophical paragraphs, it's very difficult to analyze that. But with practice, I'm sure that comes to you also. So for practicing these questions, I had taken the Crack You test series and test series of MindWorks. So by which I was practicing all these type of questions again and again and every day during my preparation year. Okay. So there is not much in the verbal ability section for CAT. But if you are going for NMAT, CMAT and IFT and SIMB, SIBM exams, okay, so in that, I think verbal ability or vocabulary is very important. So please, while you prepare for all these exams, do keep